Hey everyone, welcome back to Today in Tarkov. Today we got a letter from Tagilla to Killa that has a ton of lore in it. It kicks off a new event, provides information on a potential delay to some of the content that's coming in the next patch, hints at what we may be getting in that patch, and expands on some of the other lore and things that we've had in the past and fill some gaps. Now, because this video is gonna have so much in it, we're not gonna do recap for the whole week. We did one tit earlier on Thursday. You can go check that out if you want to get caught up. Tons of good information in there as well. But we'll just move right along into the letter here. If you look, you can see we got Tagilla's helmet. It's at a game, idea stuff all over the place. So it's obviously at the mall. But it's addressed from Tagilla to Killa, and it says, let me read here real quick. Brother, first of all, you're shooting like goo. Second of all, some of those people in Ultra are doing cyber sports. They are crouching and standing up in a funny way, checking their magazine in fire mode like 5 times. But while they are dealing with each other, I think it would be a good idea to leave. When I got to factory, local guys told me that Ginger got betrayed by his friend Cheppy, if you remember him. He turned him into those feral unknown strays because of some kind of mobile phone. That's not how we do it in our combine. I'll go to Lighthouse. You should pull up to Village there. Those X guys closed off all the exits. They are saying only Azure Coast exit is available. And thus all of the people would leave through there so we could intercept and know where this rat is located at. One more bit of info. The keeper that was blackmailing all the traders will not be there for a long time. He took his dog called Sighted with him, and that means Lighthouse is basically empty. That only happens once in a whole life. We could look at the stuff they got there and maybe steal it. Like, really, what a chance. And we take care of those XPMCs while we're at it. All right, so here we go. We got a ton to break down. So first off, Tagilla and Killa are on Lighthouse now. It looks like they have 100% spawn rate. They're always there, and they're in the village area. On top of this, the rogues have closed off every extract except the path to shoreline. So good luck getting out a raid. I imagine this is going to be extract camper hell for a while. With that though, scav extracts are still open everywhere that they normally are. So it depends on where you spawn, but you still have a full cadre of getting out as a scav. And also, if you try to go out to the lighthouse, you still get shot at. Take my word for it. I mean, you don't have to. You can go try it for yourself, but don't say I didn't warn you. That little hint, I think, is getting more towards the patch that's coming than it is talking about right now. So the lighthouse is still blocked off. You can't get out there. With this, it looks like Tagilla is aware that Chepushule, which I just say Cheppy because it's easy and I can't pronounce hard words, betrayed Ginger, Rigi, our Ginger scav. And he's not happy about it. And Tagilla's not a guy I would really want mad at me with him running around like a psychopath with a sledgehammer. So maybe we get to see Tagilla beating on some scavs here in the future. Tagilla also pokes fun at the evasion tournament in here, which I think was kind of funny. It kind of ties everything together, even though the evasion tournament isn't really lore. It kind of brings it into lore, pokes at that. And it was pretty obvious that when they released this update event, whatever you want to call it, that they were waiting for the evasion tournament to be over. Probably just because they didn't want to affect it. They didn't want to screw with it. And then as soon as it's over, they can launch this whole fiasco on Lighthouse. But moving on to something that's a little less clear, but potentially the biggest thing out of this whole letter we're going to get. And it's the part where Tagilla mentions that the Lightkeeper is not there. And he's not going to be there for a long time. And he took his dog Sighted with him. Now, Sighted, I believe, is the scav boss that we have yet to be introduced to. The sniper that is going to be protecting the trader. Now, for a while, I thought that Bird Eye, the rogue boss, was going to be was the one that Nikita had mentioned about being a sniper that protects the Lightkeeper. But a while ago, I moved off of that. I think the rogues are going to stay over at Water Treatment Plant, and there was still one boss yet to be named that we hadn't heard of. And this is our first introduction to him, I believe. So his name is Sighted, or Zurchi. So hopefully we'll get some pictures maybe of him soon. Maybe we've seen pictures and we just didn't realize it. That cultist with the horn antler dude, maybe that is Zurchi. That's a stretch, just throwing stuff out there. But I think more importantly, what this is telling us is that Lightkeeper's not going to be coming with the patch. I think we're going to get the Lighthouse expansion, the rogue bosses, all the other stuff that's planned. But for some reason, technical, whatever it may be, Lightkeeper is not ready to be released to the game. And this is their way of telling us initially. Now, I could be wrong on that. This could mean that the entire Lighthouse patch is going to be delayed as well, and it's not going to be anytime soon, and they're going to wait till they get the Lightkeeper done to release it. But that BSG hasn't really done that in the past, so I don't think that's what's going to happen. It's a possibility, but I think they're just not going to put the trader in. We're going to get everything else. So with that, Tagilla kind of hints at this, but he talks about the Lighthouse being open and going out and looting it and stealing stuff when he's not there. So I believe that means that we're going to get the patch. That's why I think we're going to get the patch without him, is we're going to be able to go out to Lighthouse. Maybe certain areas will be closed off that are directly related to the trader, maybe not, but we'll be able to get out there, loot, explore, and then once he's ready to be added, he'll be added. So I'm sticking with my theory that the Lighthouse patch will be here mid-June, maybe late June, with a wipe, but we'll amend it to say that the trader isn't going to be part of it anymore, the in-game trader at least. Now, Nikita had mentioned that we might get a Tarkov TV this later next week. It's Saturday now, but the week of the 30th, whatever, the first week of June, we may be getting a Tarkov TV, and we may get more information that changes everything. So we'll just have to wait and see. Now, one real quick piece of housekeeping, announcing our third album released on music for the channel, my music. You guys create for us. The album's called Rogue Warrior. I think it's our best one so far. I really enjoy it. I really like it. I'm looking forward to you guys listening to it. Hopefully you enjoy it as much as I do. And keep in mind, this is free for content creators to use. It's DMCA. You won't get DMC takedowns or copyright strikes or anything like that if you use it on Twitch or YouTube or anywhere like that. We got it free and available for everybody to use, so have at it. But with that, we'll wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in Tarkov.